that God is I know that there's some blessings that's about to be rolled out. It's a lot. If you don't know by now, I'm a like very observant person. And I observe that it's a lot of people out here trying to be striving to be great people, striving to be awesome, just striving to make sure that they do the right thing. You know what I mean? Coming from where you've come from and being who you used to be. You've done a whole 360 in your life for the better, you know. One thing that I've observed is that people don't appreciate you, right? People don't appreciate you. People don't even realize that God sent you. People don't realize you a whole blessing out here. People don't realize how hard that you go for them. People don't even realize that. And I sit back sometimes and I just observe, like, how don't people know that God just sent you a whole blessing of a person? How you sit up and you pray to God and you ask him for certain things and he bless you with that, and then people get their blessing and people mishandle it, don't appreciate it, misuse it. And another thing I see people do is people feel like you have to do something for them. They expect you to do something for them. They don't look at it like a blessing. They don't look at it like that. They look at it like you obligated to do what you do. I think some people have life, just misconstrued. I've sat up and I've seen, people do great people wrong. You see what I'm saying? I seen people sit up and go hard for people that never ever did nothing for them, wouldn't even pee on them if they was on fire, but to sit up and mistreat the person that has went hard for them. They'll sit up and put the person that go hard for them on the back burner. Let me tell y'all something. That's about to be over. That's about to be over. That's about to be over. You see what I'm saying? I had to tell somebody yesterday that, they asked me like, Charlotte, keep me, why do this person keep hurting me? And I said, you know why they keep hurting you? Because you keep giving them the opportunity to hurt you. I said, once you realize your place in people's lives, once somebody show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. And I'm just sitting up here I'm thinking like, it's wild. We live in a world where people don't appreciate a good person until they lose them. That's what kind of world we live in. It's like a person to have your undivided attention. And Eddie, I'm not even talking about a relationship. I'm talking about anything. I'm talking about a brother, a friend, a relationship, a marriage, whatever it is. And this goes along with people sitting up and taking good people for granted. Taking good people for granted and then ending up with somebody that baby then ended up with somebody that don't even care about you, then ending up, what I mean, with somebody that don't even check on you, ending up with somebody, baby, listen, the person that these people be ending up with, the friends they be ending up with, the relationship they be ending up with, the marriage they be ending up with, baby, ain't got nothing on you. Do you hear me? It ain't got nothing on the friendship that you gave. It ain't got nothing on who you was in that marriage, who you was in the friendship, who you was as a sister, a brother, a uncle, a father, whoever, a mother, whoever, a cousin. It, baby, it ain't got nothing on the person that you was to that person. Like, it's so crazy. They will not. I don't know, like, why it like kicks in to people once they lose you, once they have no access to you. Then they realize. what type of person you was, but I'm gonna tell you, they realized what type of person that you was when they bumped into the next friend. When they bumped into that friend that didn't get out the bed in the middle of the night for them. When they was going through a situation, this friend didn't sit up on the phone with them or ain't pop up at their house. You see what I'm saying? Trying to help them, trying to come with a solution, sitting up trying to help them work things out. Baby, that listen. This is a warning. This is a warning that God is about to move. Some people was so strong in my spirit. Let me tell you something. I know when God is about to move me. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel when he about to move me. I post all the time and I post this as an example because God put this on my spirit a long time ago. God taught me how to be how to know my worth. How to know my worth as a person in any capacity, not to be cocky about it, but to be humble about it. It's different knowing your worth and you trying to be cocky about it versus you knowing your worth and being humble about it. Let me tell you something. I know one thing about Shalakemia, baby. I'm a whole blessing out here. It don't matter what capacity that you have me. I'm a whole blessing. Whatever you going through, I'm gonna go through it with you. It don't matter if you going through a dark season. It don't matter if you in a pit. I'ma jump, baby. I'ma jump in the pit with you. That's just who I am. And that's what I'ma do. But I'm humble enough to know my worth as a person. But I'm also humble enough to know somebody else's worth too. It's people that know their worth and they so cocky about it. Like, oh, I'm all that. And, oh yeah, I'm a whole blessing and but they don't even recognize the blessings that people that God placed in their life. They don't recognize the blessings of people that God blessed their life. So they so caught up on them being a blessing and they being so cocky about it and they being so into the flesh that they can't even realize. That's why I thank God every day that I know how to I understand I'm a blessing. And I know my worth in any capacity, but I'm not ignorant to the fact. I'm never going to be ignorant to a blessing that God blessed me with. I'm never going to be ignorant to the facts. I'm never going to be ignorant like that because I don't play with God like that. I do not play with God. I'm not a person that sit out here and pretend to serve God and pretend to love God and pretend to know his word. I don't pretend. I love God for real. I'm not going against God for nobody. I'm not going to be out here in my flesh acting like, I'm just all that. And I'm just such a blessing. And I'm just such this. And I'm not sitting up appreciating the people that he blessed my life with. And I'm not sitting up here appreciating the blessings that he blessed my life with. And I'm not sitting up here appreciating the way that he has protected me, kept me, blessed me with happiness, peace, with a sound mind. I'm not doing that. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's how you lose people. That's how people lost you. That's how people are about to lose you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's how people about to lose you. Some people about to walk away from a marriage, a relationship, a friendship, a family ship for their peace. People are tired. They ready to be around people that appreciate them. Not people, first of all, let me tell you something. It's so dangerous to sit up here and to look at people that God sent as a threat, as competition is dangerous. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's dangerous grounds. You going gambling like that, gambling like that, baby, you going to end up I'm telling you, you're gonna end up with some grimy people. You gonna end up in the snake pit. It's a warning. It's a warning. If people don't start appreciating you, they gonna end up with snakes. And the crazy thing, when people end up with snakes, they come back and tell the person that was amazing to them, they come back and tell the person that was awesome to them, oh yeah, because you got to be humbled now. You can't take people for granted and think you're supposed to live a blessed life. You can't mishandle who God sent and think you're supposed to live a blessed life. It don't happen like that. I promise you it don't. When you mishandle people that God sent, God bless your life, what you end up with snakes. And then you realize that the person was a blessing. I see people sit up here and go dog hard for people that never did nothing for them, and put on the back burner or the bottom of the list somebody that went hard for them, somebody that was there at the darkest moment, somebody that's always jumping to listen, baby. Because people out here trying to be an amazing person and a good person, and people trying to sit up here and obey God, and be loyal and do what God told them to do, and make sure they do right by people. I'm a witness. I'm a witness. I'm one of them people. And that's why I be heavy in my spirit when God about to shift me. And let me share something with you. God didn't sit up and put you on that job, put you in them people's lives, put you in that environment for nobody to mistreat you, baby. Nobody. He didn't put you there for that. And once those people mistreat you, he's about to shift you. Because he's not gonna see us suffer. He's not gonna sit up and see us go through. He's not gonna be sitting up seeing nobody come up against you. God placed you there to be a blessing. But let me tell you something, baby. Some people are so full of their own self. They ain't full of God. They so full of their own self. They don't even see it. I don't know who this was for this morning, but God, they don't even see it. They don't even see it. They don't even see. I promise you, they don't even see it. They're not gonna realize you was a blessing until they with them snakes. And them snakes ain't showing up like you show up, baby. Them snakes ain't getting out their bed in the middle of the night. Them snakes ain't gonna feed them. Them snakes ain't gonna give them a place to live. Them snakes ain't gonna be a listening ear. Them snakes ain't gonna sit up and be helping them solve problems. Them snakes ain't gonna stand by their side. Soon as they go through something, them snakes is gonna flee when they going through, and then the snakes is gonna try to come back when they doing good. Y'all heard what I said. I said what I said. But I came this morning to tell you as a warning, baby, the loss ain't yours. The loss ain't yours. The loss is not yours by a far. It's not yours. And the proof is gonna be in the pudding soon. The loss, it ain't you. It ain't you. They gonna try to make it seem like, oh well, you losing out, and you, baby, and you ain't lost nothing. You ain't lost nothing. You about to be elevated. Blessings is about to flow for you, because in the situation you ain't do nothing but the right thing. You ain't do nothing but be obedient to God. Those people wasn't obedient. They sat up and they try to start stuff with you. They try to talk to you any kind of way. They try to handle you any type of way. Baby, let me tell you something. It's about to be a shift. It's a warning. It's a warning. It's about to be a shift. It's about to be a shift. God's not sitting up and allowing you to be handled any type of way, treated any type of way, because that's not what he didn't place you there for that. And I'm talking about somebody on a job. Your job is mishandling you. Friendships is mishandling you. The relationship is mishandling you. The marriage is mishandling you. All that. All that. You're being mishandled. And they don't even realize, and they don't even care to realize that you came to be a blessing. They prayed for you. They prayed for your gift. They prayed for your anointing. They prayed for your energy. and mistreated it and didn't appreciate it. It's a warning. It's a warning. That's all it is. You ain't got to keep on getting up and going hard for people that don't go hard for you. You don't gotta do that. You don't have to keep doing that. You don't have to be out here keep proving that you're a good person, baby. They know you're a good person. They know you're a great person. That's why they try to stay close to you and stay connected to you. They know you're a great person. They the one that they're dark. They're dark and they're attracted to your lights. But they got to get themselves together. They got to get themselves together. They got to. It's urgent, baby. And when y'all shifted, baby, these people gonna tell so many lies. They gonna tell so many lies. They gonna try to lie on your name. They gonna try to tell so many stories. But I don't even listen, baby. Let me tell you something. The shift is gonna hurt. It's not gonna be painless. The shift is gonna hurt, but it's needed. It's gonna hurt. But let me tell you something. I don't want you when you shift it. I don't want you to focus on what nobody say about you, the lies they tell, the way they gonna drag it. I don't want you to worry about none of that. I don't want you to worry about them and the new person they with. I don't want you to worry about none of that. Don't even go get caught up in that. You got things to do, baby. You got goals. You got dreams. You got projects you working on. You got things to do. I want you to look forward to the blessings that are about to come. I want you to look forward to how your life is about to be peaceful, how it's about to be happy, how you about to receive abundance, how you about to prosper. Don't focus on nothing that the enemy try to put in your face. Baby, he's going to put it in your face. They gonna find a new friend, and the enemy gonna put it in your face. Baby, I don't care what the enemy put in your face. That friend ain't you, and that friend don't move like you. The new relationship they get in, the enemy's gonna set up and try to put the relationship in your face to distract you. But focus on what God's blessing you with. Focus on what God's doing. Don't let the enemy try to use that against you. Family gonna try to sit up and they gonna try to talk about you and lie on you and tell people, oh no, we fell out because he did that. I don't care. You would tell them what you want to tell them. That's where I'm at. Listen, I'm at that point in life. Tell people what you want to tell them. God know the truth. I used to be that type of person, like worry about what people like going to. Listen, God, God's like what? That them people don't matter. You focus on God. You focus on God knowing the truth. That's the only person that matter. It do not matter that these people that's walking these streets don't know the truth, baby. The truth is always going to come out. Listen, the truth cannot be held. The truth can't be held. It can't be put it can't be hidden. None of that. The truth always comes out. Always comes out. Only person I'm worried about is God knowing the truth. That's it. Don't nobody else matter. I'm sorry. Don't nobody else matter. I know I did right. God know the truth. That's it. I'm good with that. But it's gonna be used as a distraction. The situation is going to be try to it's going to be used as a distraction to try to distract you from everything amazing, abundant blessings that's coming. It's going to try to distract you. Don't be distracted. This is your warning. This is your cheat sheet. This is it. This is it. Before it happens. One thing about God, he always going to give you the play, baby. He's not just going to send you on the field. He going to give you the play. That's one thing that God's so amazing and I know about him. He going to give you the play. He gonna warn you before it happen. All that. All that. So I'm just coming to tell you this morning. I don't know who it's for. But baby, when you shift it, don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about none of that. If you focus 100% on you, your goals, your dreams, your new blessings, your new abundance, you going to be okay. You going to be okay. You got to understand, ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you, baby. You are one of a kind. The characteristics that come with you are one of a kind. The way you genuine is one of a kind. Your loyalty is out of this world for people. I don't know why people would not appreciate you. Loyalty is very rare, baby. People will stab you in your eye. They ain't stabbing you in your back no more. They stabbing you right in your face. I don't know why people wouldn't get loyal people and hold on to them and do right by them and appreciate. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you something. There's somebody out here looking for a friend like you. It's somebody out here looking for a man like you. It's somebody out here looking for a woman like you. It's somebody out here looking for you. It's somebody out here looking for a sister like you, a brother, a aunt, a uncle, a mom, a dad, a cousin. It's somebody out here praying for great friends. God, please bless me with great friends. That's great to me, and I could be great back to them. God, please bless me with a great man that's great to me and I could be great back to him. God, please bless me with a great woman that I could be great to her and she be great back to me. Baby, it's people, I promise you, it's people out here praying. And God heard their prayers. And God heard their prayers. People sitting out here thinking they was cheated on. Baby, you wasn't cheated on. You wasn't cheated on, baby. And I came to be real this morning. You weren't cheated on. You didn't appreciate that person. Things may have not ended how you thought they was going to end, but also inside of the relationship, you shouldn't have been doing the things that you were doing. You slept on your blessing. Yes, a lot of people that feel like, oh, I was cheated on. Oh my God, I was cheated on. You wasn't even cheated on. You wasn't even cheated on. You wasn't even treating the person like y'all was in a relationship. Let, come on, I came to have a real conversation this morning. You were not treating that person like you was in a marriage with them. You wasn't treating them like that. Oh, why did that person just stop being my friend? You wasn't even treating them like a friend. How can you get mad when you wasn't doing your part with somebody and then they move on? That don't come on, baby. Let's talk about things that make sense. Let's talk about things that make sense. That's all I'm saying. How can you sit up and be mad somebody don't want to be your friend, but you weren't treating them like a friend? How can you be upset somebody wants a divorce and you wasn't treating them like your wife? You wasn't treating them like your husband. You wasn't treating them like that. You was treating them like a roommate. How you gonna be mad because somebody walked away from the relationship and found happiness because you wasn't doing what you was supposed to be doing? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The conversations people don't want to have. How you can't sit up here and say I serve God, but you full of yourself and you serving the flesh and you stuck in your ways. Let me tell y'all something. I grew up going to church. My great aunt took me to church. My great aunts took me to church. My nana took me to church. People made sure I was in church. I never really understood. You see what I'm saying? I only went to church when I went to their house though. I didn't go to church any other time. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, when I sat down and I looked at my life and I'm like, I'm not this ain't a life that's serving God. I want a life that served God. Cause it looked peaceful. It looked happy. You see what I'm saying? Like what I'm doing right now, I may have a lot, but I'm miserable. I may have a lot, but I don't have peace. I wanted peace. I wanted happiness. I wanted to be a better person. And when I told myself that I'm going to do it God's way, I couldn't be stuck in my ways no more. I couldn't be stuck in my ways no more. My ways were no good. My ways were good when I was serving the enemy. My ways of the flesh was good when I was serving the enemy. Once start serving God, and once I start living the way that God wanted me to live, once I start going down the right path, me being stuck in my ways and in my thoughts and my flat, that wasn't no more. And I'm talking to the people right now that's stuck in their ways. You don't know everything. Stop sitting up talking about, oh, I'm just stuck in my ways, or I just do things a certain way, or no, no. Not when you walking down a path of your purpose, you ain't. What you talking about? That ain't even how things go. Stuck in your ways. No. We're empty of our ways, and we take on the ways of God. I don't know who that was for. But stop meeting people and talk about I'm stuck in my ways. Nah, that's not it. I hear people all the time trying to meet people and date people, and oh, I'm just stuck in my ways. That's just what? Are your ways beneficial? Are your ways beneficial to becoming a better person, to becoming a greater person? Are your ways beneficial of being in a healthy relationship with somebody? Come on. Are they? Be real with you. I have to tell people all the time, and I've told myself, your decisions affect you, baby. I tell my children, I can just sit up here and I can tell you, I could warn you, I could tell you, I could give you the game, but baby, your decision of what you do in the situation don't affect me, baby. It affect you. So think about that. Because we know how kids can be sometimes. Kids don't listen to their parents, but baby, let somebody in the street tell them something. It's gold, baby. It's bond. When somebody in the street tell them. I don't know why some kids are like that, but I have to explain to my kids, I love you. I want to protect you. I've been through this. I've been through that. Let me teach you from my experience so you don't be in a bad situation. So you don't go down no bad road. You feel what I'm saying? So I could go ahead and teach you so you can save yourself from going down a destructive path. But whether you decide to take the advice or not, that's on you. And that goes for anybody. That don't just go for being a parent. That's for anybody. If you choose to, take the advice, you know, the decision that you make only affects you. It don't affect me. It affects you personally. You have to live with the outcome of it. So when I sit up here and I tell people, stop meeting people and saying you're stuck in your ways. Stop doing that. Because is that beneficial? You're going to run people away with that. I'm stuck in my ways. You're going to run people away with not being receiving the information. You're going to run people away. You're going to block your blessings. The number one way people block their blessings is they don't listen. People do not listen. You could come to somebody and try to deposit something in them to make them a better person, and they won't listen. Then they'll call you back when they're going through something. And you sit up here like, well, I gave you advice, you didn't take it, you didn't listen. That's why you're going through what you're going through. That's the number one way that people block their blessings, their own blessings. Another way people block their own blessings is not appreciating people, not valuing people, trying to sit up and impress people that don't even matter. People work so hard to impress people that don't care, don't matter, baby, wouldn't be by their side while they going through anything. They put so much time and energy trying to impress them people that they neglect the people, the good people. They neglect the people that'll be right by their side through anything. They they just neglect the good, great people. They neglect the people that God sent, but embrace the people that the enemy sent. That I'm just saying. I don't know who this live was for. I was just supposed to come on here and deliver the message. That's it. I was just supposed to deliver the message. Don't sit up. Listen, don't sit up. People will sit up and treat people that ain't never did nothing for them. That flee the scene when they was going through. Listen, flee the scene when they was going through something like gold, baby, like gold, and treat the people that was there for them like trash. I don't know why it's like that. I will never understand that. I'm gonna honor the person that made sure I ate when I couldn't feed myself and my kids. They gave me a place to stay. That when I couldn't provide, listen, baby, listen, I'ma always respect that person. I'ma always honor that person, baby. You didn't just feed me, you fed my kids. You didn't just look out for me, you looked out for my kids. You looked out for me at my darkest moment. You stepped up and did what most people wouldn't even do. Listen, baby, one thing I know about life is when you experience people that flee on you when you going through something crazy, that type of hurt right there, the people you went hard for when they was going through, you see what I'm saying? And then when you went through something, them people were nowhere to be found, ain't call your phone, ain't call and check on you, ain't pull up like, listen, friend, listen, family, how we gonna figure this out? Whatever's going on, I got $50 to it. And we could go cook some dinners and get the rest of the money. Or we could do this and get the rest of the money. Listen, baby, that kind of hurt from those type of people that flee the scene when you was going through at your downest moment, them people that flee the scene, them is the people that's the situations you learn from. Those are the situations that help you appreciate the people that God's about to send. Them is the people that help you appreciate great friendships, a great relationship, a great marriage, amazing family members. Baby, them be the situations right there. I remember when I remember when people ran off and flee me. I remember that. So now God blessed me with somebody that got my back a thousand fold, a million fold. Oh, I'm gonna appreciate this person because I know what it's like to not have nobody. I know what it's like to not have nobody to have your back. No, I'm not gonna be running out here to impress people, to impress people I don't even know. I'm not gonna be trying to run around and gain the attention of people that wouldn't even pee on me if I was on fire. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the great people that God blessed me with. There it is. There's the message. That's the live. That's the video. That's it. That's the warning. That's it. Don't be so blinded out here that you taking good people for granted. Granted, people taking you for granted. Nah, that's not how it works. It don't work like that. And I want y'all to start being stingy with yourself. Cause some people don't deserve you, baby. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your loyalty. They don't deserve how genuine you are. They don't deserve you. They really don't. And they show you that they don't deserve you. I'm not going to keep giving people the opportunity to hurt me, disappoint me. I'm not giving people that opportunity to mishandle me. I'm not doing that no more. I'd rather be all alone. And that's just me, y'all. I'd rather be all alone. Period, point blank. Some people don't know how to be alone though. Some people continue to be friends. They continue to be friends with their enemies because they're scared of being alone. They stay in a relationship that ain't for them because they're scared to be alone. They stay in a marriage that they weren't even supposed to marry the person in the first place because they're scared to be alone. Ain't no way you scared to be alone and know your worth and wait on what God got for you. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Don't push your pearls to swine. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's time for a change and it's time for a shift into greater things. And that's just what it is. To live in abundance. To get what you pray for. I posted yesterday. I said I don't care what I have to lose and who I have to lose. I don't care. I just don't, and I'm being honest. If it's not for me, it's not for me. I don't want nothing that's not for me. I don't. And what's for you, it don't come with a lot of confusion. I'm not saying things is gonna be perfect because they ain't. But it don't come with a whole bunch of confusion all the time either. It just don't. And one day you got to wake up and you got to realize your worth as a person. You really, really do. And now is the time. Either you gonna realize your worth or you're not. When you don't realize your worth, you stay in situations you ain't supposed to be in. You're not gonna get no blessings. You're not gonna be abundant. You're not gonna do none of that. Because you're not gonna be able to appreciate the abundance. You're not gonna be able to appreciate the blessings. You're not gonna be able to appreciate any of it because you in something you ain't supposed to be in. And the people that you in it with is gonna poison it. They're gonna poison it. They're gonna talk you out of it. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah. So you gotta make a choice. You gotta make a choice for you. Do you want better or not? Do you want better or not? You have to be strong enough to be like, I want better in life. I want better. I want to be around better people. Not perfect. Please don't get it misconstrued. I'm not saying be around perfect people, but I'm saying better people. People that when they wrong, they apologize. People that's humble enough to understand they're a blessing, but you a blessing too. You see what I'm saying? Those type of people, not people that's in competition with you. God didn't place you in their life for them to be in competition with you. And that's what they don't even realize. I set up and I met people that say they so sold out for God, y'all. They so sold out for God, baby. Pastors, prophets, so sold out for God, but ain't got a piece of humility. Trying to be in competition with you. Not even knowing I'm not in competition with you. I love you. Why would I compete with you? I don't look at anybody. I don't look at anybody as competition. Nobody. If we can get that out of the mix, we'll be okay. Why would I be competing with somebody supposed to be my friend? Why would I be in a relationship competing with a man? That don't even make sense. That's why you're supposed to be around like-minded people. Cause stuff like that'll take you off your square. That don't make sense. I'm not gonna be in a relationship with a man and be in competition with him. He's not my competition. We're a team. We in this together. When he falls short, I pick up. When I fall short, he pick up. That's the mindset. It's not a competition. God didn't bless you with this person for you to misuse them, abuse them, compete with them, tear them down, treat them wrong, talk to them ignorant. No, that goes for men and women. That goes for both. This is just a warning. That's it. That's it. It's just a warning. It's just a warning. That's it. That's the message. I hope that, I'm sure this was confirmation for a lot of people. I've touched on a lot of things today. It's a brand new month, brand new blessing, brand new abundance, brand new. I hope that this message was the wake up call, the warning, the confirmation. Because if you apply it or not, it only affects you. One thing I told myself a long time ago, when I was in certain situations, I'm like, I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. Let me tell you, I'm not a victim. I don't find any happiness in being a victim. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. None of that. But I was in a situation before and I was like, oh, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. And something in my spirit was like, no, you ain't no victim. How victim? What? If you a victim, why you keep sticking around? At this point, baby, let me tell y'all something I had to tell myself. Shalakimia had to tell Shalakimia, you ain't no victim. At this point, baby, you a volunteer. You a volunteer because you keep continuing to accept the treatment you don't have to accept. I wasn't a victim. I was a volunteer because I kept accepting the treatment out of people. That wasn't on them. That was on me. That was on me if I stayed. That was on me if I stayed connected to them. That was on me. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about people, baby. When people value you, they treat you like they value you. When people appreciate you, they treat you like they appreciate you. You can tell when people don't like you. You can tell when people don't appreciate you. A person ain't even got to tell you or show you they don't like you. You can feel energy. You can feel when people don't like you. And eventually they show you that they don't like you. You know when people being fake with you. Come on, we ain't listen, I came to have a real conversation. You could tell when people being fake with you. You could tell by people's energy. But we're not sitting up and we're not claiming that we're victims. We're doing what's best for us. I don't feel like sitting up talking about I'm Shalakemia. I'm a victim. I was in this situation. I was in this friendship for 7 years. No, no, baby. No, baby. I was a volunteer. And I'm woman enough. And I'm woman enough to come to the table and say I volunteered. I volunteered to stay in situations that did not serve me. I volunteered to stay in situations where I was not appreciated. I volunteered to stay in situations where I did not know my worth. I volunteered. And I have to live with the choices that I made to volunteer. Have a great Sunday.